It's great if you have a wife who can kind of manage the money, but it shouldn't be because she found you when you were, or you found her when you were a mess and you don't have the ability to manage your own finances. That should actually be a red flag, not, well, I can handle that for
I
her.
strongly disagree. I'm gonna give you
So
a reason.
I had two more points, Ali.
Oh, go
You
ahead.
shouldn't even be dating if your finances are together.
Thank
No,
you.
I'm not.
Thank you.
I'm not
And
saying.
then so
But when saying that again, saying that is, I'm not talking about people that's not earning anything. There's people who earn money and that just live check to check.
and
King
and,
Rizzo.
and Ali, and I respect that, but I'm gonna tell you why I strongly disagree with you. It's not up to a woman to teach a grown man financial discipline. He should actually be able to seek the resources that he needs in order to bring that into his own life. I think that was one important thing to acknowledge, Miss Taken, because I remember when you shared that you and your husband were like sweethearts in college. I don't know if you said high school. It was really early on. So the formula for growing together and sticking to the plan is a little bit different when you're 17 versus 37, right? If we meet each other at 37, the plan should should not be in the beginning phases in most cases in order for you to feel secure. You're a lot further along.
Mhm.
And so I think that that's where we are now, right? We have a lot of people later in life who aren't married and they're trying to figure out, how do I find the appropriate partner, and what's the formula for making this thing work, and for even before that, vetting properly, right? So I think one of the things that we have to stop doing is thinking that we can fix each other. Sometimes we get to a point where we find, okay, well, this person's halfway decent. Maybe I can fix them into a wife or fix them into a husband. And we got to look at some of the things that we recognized early on that we ignore. For instance, we mentioned money management. At the end of the day, I mean, this is a partnership marriage, right? And finances are a big piece to that. So it's great if you have a wife who can kind of manage the money, but it shouldn't be because she found you when you were, or you found her when you were a mess and you don't have the ability to manage your own finances. That should actually be a red flag, not, well, I can handle that for
I
her.
strongly disagree. I'm gonna give you
So
a reason.
I had two more points, Ali.
Oh, go
You
ahead.
shouldn't even be dating if your finances are together.
Thank
No,
you.
I'm not.
Thank you.
I'm not
And
saying.
then so
But when saying that again, saying that is, I'm not talking about people that's not earning anything. There's people who earn money and that just live check to check. I met so many men when I was looking over their finances, and they hear, man, if it wasn't for my wife is she man, I make the money, but she just manage it. Obviously, that's how they operate. She met him. He had the condo. He lived the little loft over the by the water. I'm in Jersey, so right in Hoboken or something like that. They could see the city. He been living check to check, but he never saved anything. Now he has a hell of a lot more because what he lacked, his that was his wife's strengths, and then she was able to manage the money for him. Now he has a hell of a lot more. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So, and now he get to see his money. I'm not, again, I just want to be clear. I'm not talking about somebody that's not earning anything. And I don't think any woman should be with a man or even trying to date a man that's not earning no money, because a man that doesn't earn money is a man that's frustrated. When a man doesn't earn or is not able to provide for himself, or that means he's incompetent, and that's a frustrated man at that point. And that's not something that you should put yourself into, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. So that's the reason why I push back on you like that,
and,
King
and,
Rizzo.
and Ali, and I respect that, but I'm gonna tell you why I strongly disagree with you. It's not up to a woman to teach a grown man financial discipline. He should actually be able to seek the resources that he needs in order to bring that into his own life. We keep trying to come and fix people, and I think that's part of the problem, because the moment he's not fixable, he becomes the weak link in the relationship, and this is the issue. You're the problem. Well, no, this problem was there already when we met. I needed to get my things in order. He needs to focus on that. He has that same ability to go and seek the assistance of a finance. You say you were a finance counselor?
Yes, sir.
to seek the assistance of a finance counselor before they met. Why didn't he? You know what I mean? That's that. Like we give
a lot of times
people too many excuses, and then we bring those excuses into the marriage. Like that's the thing.
So none of us is going to meet. No one is going to meet Mr. Perfect or Mrs. Perfect. None of us. She comes with a set of problems and baggage, like you come with a set of problems and baggage. You find out if when you're vetting, if you are compatible, what you can deal with and what you can't deal with, right? And this is what being honest, open, and transparent is about. I think that no matter what, and we just talking about the finance part. No matter what, you're gonna have to as long as y'all in harmony, and you able to offset her set of problems that she have, and she can able to offset your problems that you have, because you're going to have problems. It might not be finance, bro. You might just don't clean after yourself good enough, and that can tick somebody off. So you can't to say that you can't fix nobody. And I agree, somebody got to want to do themselves. But a woman is from this point, a woman is a multiplier, bro. Men build houses, women turn that damn thing to a home. You buy the groceries, she makes the meals for you. Like she has her gift to help offset some of the things that we like as men, because some things we don't even care about, but they care about.
I understand that completely, Ali. But one of the things that we have to do is stop perpetuating this whole matriarchy. This is the society that we're in right now. What I mean by that is this: it's you as a man have the ability, you as a leader, right, have the ability to see an issue and correct that issue without the assistance, or rather not without someone mothering you and telling you, hey, babe, we got to take care of your finances. You knew that you were in financial distress. You knew that. Why didn't you as a man, why didn't you as a man, especially when you decided that you were looking for a wife, why didn't you as a man start taking care of that ahead of time? You were looking for a wife, but you didn't find it imperative that you fix this money management issue that you knew it's been a pain in your life. And now you're going to bring it into your wife's life after you found a wife. That makes no sense to me.
What if I tell you that?
Just let me finish this thought. What we need to do is start taking accountability for ourselves, right? And that way we feel we are ready and in position to marry. Remember, a lot of us are saying, and the numbers show, we aren't financially stable enough to support a family. But we jump a step, go look for a wife, and start multiplying. We couldn't manage money when it was one. That's a problem.
Accountability.
And we have to acknowledge that now. That we got to stop making excuses. We got to take the training wheels off. This is baby shit.
For real.
We got to make sure that we have the discipline in order to manage our own lives before we bring somebody else into our mess and start multiplying and bringing children into it too. And this is part of the problem. So when y'all are vetting, I understand what Mr. Ali is saying, and I'm gonna wrap it up real quick so you can jump in, Ali. But when y'all are vetting, y'all need to pay attention to that and stop thinking that you can mother somebody into being better. That's a grown man. Now, you as a friend could give them some advice. You could tell, you can even say, hey, I have a financial advisor that I work with. He might be able to help you, because as you get closer and as you're dating, you're going to get closer, and maybe you start having those types of conversations. You don't have to jump ahead to marriage before that's resolved.